Good morning, everybody. Okay, we are in the shop. It is like 10:30 in the morning. It's cold. Okay, but I got my vent is blowing down on my head, so we should be okay today. I don't want to have to turn my heater on from under the desk, but it's chilly up here. Okay, the snow never melted, and it is definitely it's definitely cold up here. I'm trying to be cutesy and demure a smidge because I don't want to be sitting here in a hoodie, but it's cold. Okay. All right. So as you can see, this is like part two slash low key day three of getting these strands done for a custom order. So I actually chose to use the handheld spinner today. Like I told you guys, I already have like a ton of different bead spinners and stuff like that. So I kind of gravitate to how I feel that day. All right. I don't know. I for some reason I'm just in the mood for the wooden one today. For some reason I feel like I get way more work done with this one, which kind of makes no sense. But I can actually control how fast or slow I want this one to go. The electric bead spinner also is a vibe too, but for some reason I don't know why. But this bead bowl is actually a little bit deeper, and you get more beads in there. So there's that. Word. Oh, good morning, Bill. How are you? Welcome in, Leanne. But you have to replace yours. Why? Yours got. What happened to your bead spinner? Oh, sorry. Welcome, everybody that's in both streams. We are on a double stream today. Disclaimer: sometimes I do talk a lot, sometimes I don't. We are vibing out today in the shop, and you guys know usually in the morning we're just creating new jewelry and packing orders and listening to music and hanging out. Okay, and as far as the TikTok shop, we added some more waist beads. So those will be popping up on the screen. My manual one, my manual one broke, so I have to replace it. Oh my! Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say that this part right here was like jacked up. Girl, you better go to Walmart and get it for like $12. Walmart got them for like $12 right now. I seen them when I was walking by. I said, "Oh, they got bead spinners in Walmart now." So the manual ones is like yeah, ain't that cheap. I actually was thinking about getting another one like this one because doing patterns and stuff. Wait, you seen that? Okay, period. Welcome in. Hi Sylvia. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome everybody that's in both chats. We are on YouTube and Lady J Customs on TikTok. Both social medias are the same name, so feel free to hop over and subscribe to YouTube. I would definitely appreciate it. But yes, we are about done with this particular mix, you guys. I don't even know if you can see how. Let's see. There we go. What's man to do? All right, there we go. Yeah, so we've got like a gigantic pile of this bead mix here, and I'm just like, I'm happy that I'm almost done with it because I told you guys it's a rush order. Let me move this away. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this gigantic pile of beads right here. It was a rush order, like I was telling you guys, I believe yesterday when I was on stream, or if not, if it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. But yeah, this is a rush order that's got to get done by Friday, you guys. So I'm about done with the bead mix. I will show you guys the size of the bead bowl that I was using. Me as a creator, I have upgraded the size of my bead bowls when I do mixes, which is like awesome. So hold on. You got some bead people that you know might make a bead mix out of a regular soup bowl or maybe some cups or different little containers and stuff like that. This is the container that I was working with, okay, and we're literally about done. So I can't tell you how excited I am right now because I literally was stressed out the last like 2 days doing this. Okay, so there's that. Do you make necklaces? Yes, I do, Sylvia. That looks wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, this bad boy was at least like this full. It definitely was where this line is right there. So there's that. And hold on. So there's a pile right there on the table. Wanted to show you before we get started. This is what we're doing right now. Okay. So it's not obviously it's on a small hank right now because I have it on the hanger next to my desk. But this is what we're doing. Okay. So this is what it's turning into. As you see how long it is 60 inches. Okay. So this is a custom order right here. So that's what's going on. This is what this big pile of beautiful beads is turning into this lovely masterpiece here. Ooh, wow. Yeah, listen. Okay, it's a lot. And that's why I've been stressed out because I was like, yo, doing this project in less than 7 days is gonna be insane, tedious, and I love it. I love a good challenge, but listen here, I was sweating yesterday, I ain't gonna hold you. I was sweating last night and was literally sitting here working until my back couldn't take it no more. Okay, so facts. All right, so I added 2 new waist beads to the TikTok shop, you guys. We got Purple Haze and we have Blue Pearl Statement waist bead. So I have added 2 more. I'll be adding some more after the stream. I didn't want to get on super late today because I know some people be like, I actually woke up to come see your stream today because I know you'd be up at like 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time in the shop. So I'm trying to do my best to still be on time and held accountable for my time management. So there's that. That's so wonderful. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate it. All right. So can you guys even see? Okay, you guys can see it. Come on, can you even see the bead bowl? All right. So yeah. So I switched over to the manual one. There's nothing wrong with the pink one. It is literally still fine. It's right here with other beads in it. For some reason, I'm just in the mood to use the manual one. And it's also quieter too, but once again, like I personally feel like this bead bowl is bigger. This bead bowl is deeper. And I don't know, I just feel like using it. And then here's another thing. With me personally, when you get to the end of the bead bowl, how you guys saw how empty it is, once you start getting to the end and the bowl doesn't get as full as it used to be, it's kind of more tedious trying to catch all those beads like that, you know? So this is another reason why I switched out towards the end of the bead bowl. And then when it gets to the super end, if I have to sit here and do it piece by piece and get in, I will. Yeah, so I've been on it. Like, okay, I gotta be focused, and I know me. I'm used to multitasking, and I'll be doing like 10 things at once. I love how massive the bead bowl is. Yeah, listen, absolutely. Sorry, I must go. Bye. I wish you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate you coming through, sweetie. Absolutely. I hope you subscribe so you can see next time I'm live. Okay. I usually try my best to be on about 10 a.m. Eastern time, regardless if I'm here at the shop or if I'm out at the market. Now, it definitely has been days where the energy hasn't really been there to go live and stuff like that, you know, but I've been at the market and stuff like that. So, with this weather change, I've been winterizing everything. So, tomorrow, do not be surprised when you guys see me outside in snow pants, okay? Just as a FYI. Welcome in, Sassy Sam. How are you, Kathy? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm over here working my buns off here, getting this rush order out the way. What else? What else? What else? Okay, yeah, so I'll be out at the Rochester Public Market tomorrow. I do have new items posted online. Okay. Um, I do have I've got a pink glow in the dark beaded curtain posted on TikTok shop right now. Also, it's in the cart, and it does come with a tension rod. And once again, the strands are 60 inches. So I will be posting more of the beaded curtains on the TikTok shop also. So that pink one glows in the dark. I call that one Barbie pink just because I think it's really fire. This one right here is going to be on out the door on Friday. So this one I will have pictures up, but it will be already sold and gone. I do have a similar mix to this one that is almost halfway done, but it has a bit more black in it. So I'm looking at it over there, and it's kind of got the same situation, but there's a little bit more black in it than the white. But it looks really fire though. And that one's also 60 inches. I will be putting Rainbow Blitz up there also on TT Shop. Once again, all the curtains are 60 inches unless it's a window panel. I mean, yeah, for your window, if it's the window panel, they are between like 30 and 40 inches long. If you have any custom orders for beaded curtains, let me know, and I can definitely get you situated. It's not a problem. Okay. So we're just adding to the pile here. Alright, so we're trying a different music genre of the day because when you're, like I was saying yesterday, when you're on a double stream, certain platforms and certain music don't mix, so that part. Thank you, Mother's Touch. Thank you for becoming number 5 in the fan club. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. I didn't have a chance to add on the thread last night to TikTok Shop, but I will be adding that on today. Like I said, I've been doing like 50, 11 things at the same time. And then yesterday was kind of really unpredictable. I had a lot going on, like at random. So it was to the point that by the time my phone rang the 5th time yesterday, I was like, please, please, no more shenanigans. And look, as soon as I said that, nope, I'm working. No, nope, nope, no. I told you, I be knowing. I promise you, I be knowing. I be feeling the energy, man. I be feeling it. I just said that. No, I'm working. I'm working. I think it's crazy when you don't tell people you're working and you're just doing your thing. The phone be quiet. As soon as you say, hey, I'm working at such and such time, now everybody and their daddy want to call. Like, the audacity's on 12, okay? I'm just saying. Like, oh, she said she working. Let me just call it anyways. Like, and then be mad when I don't pick up the phone. I'm working. I'm working. Listen here. I swear to God, I just spoke that up. I told you I be knowing. The energy, I be knowing, bro. I just don't be saying stuff. I promise you, if I were to be sitting here telling you the type of energy I be feeling, everybody's hairs would be on the back of their forehead right now. Like, wait a minute. I just choose not to put it out into the universe. I be having enough on my plate as it is, okay? For real. It's crazy because I was sitting here, like when I was working last night, I was up here working mad late, like until I literally couldn't even open my eyes. And it was to the point that it went from me having like a whole functionable situation going on to like sometimes you like to work in solitude, so I was sitting here quietly, and then it was crazy because I felt the energy of somebody like standing over me, and it wasn't no like bad energy or not like that, but it felt like it was like mom. Somebody's mom was standing over my forehead, which was like kind of annoying because I was trying to work, and I don't be trying to be mean to the energy like I go away, but like, can you like move? You feel me? Like, shoot. And it's crazy that I'm even bringing it up right now, so I guess I must be channeling the energy once again. So somebody's mom is wanting to say hello, and I don't even know whose mom it is, so that's not helping at all. But somebody's mom is no longer here with us, and they are kind of annoying my forehead right now. So there's that. So I was sitting here to the point that I was like, you know what? I don't even have any sage right now to burn. I don't even have any sage right now. I was trying to work in peace, okay? Like even when the place is quiet, and now it's busy. You feel me? Shoot. But it's all right though. Whoever's mom it is, I hope they find peace for real. Word. And I'm not the kind of person that'd be like, show me a sign so I know whose name this is. Like, I don't want to know, low key, because I'm gonna end up opening other energies, and then they're gonna be like, come on, she can see us. No, we're not doing that. I'd rather sit here and vibe, okay? But yeah, there's the. Alright, so as we are over here measuring this thread out, because I made a super long thread, we are working on not snagging the line. I want to have these strands but done by today, and I feel like I will because as you guys saw, that bead bowl was literally about empty. Now, as far as this mix though, I do have more of this mix in a different bowl because I kind of felt like I wanted to do something else with it. That's the emergency stuff. I don't know why I can't talk this morning. My gosh. But yeah, if I gotta make some more strands once I finish and complete the size of this curtain, then I will. Because I love a full curtain. I don't know about y'all, but a beaded curtain to me is not 12 strands of beads hanging from a bar. That's not what we doing. Like, I like my curtains thick where you gotta, okay. You gotta open that thing up. Alright, so we're gonna get working on this strand here. Like I said, sometimes I do talk a lot, sometimes I don't. So I guess we're gonna go into ASMR drive here while you just watch me create. Because we are on a time limit, literally. Oh, let me move that out the way. I played myself a couple yesterday where I knocked the bead bowl over and caught it at the same time. And I low-key had a whole stroke because I almost knocked the whole bead bowl over on the floor. And that's from me moving too fast. Once I finish this particular beaded mix here, I'm gonna actually start working on patterns. Patterns are very time consuming, and I don't. But you know it's crazy because I feel like it's easier just to throw a mix in the bowl that looks really cute, and then you can do your thing. And then like with patterns, it's like you got to focus and you got to do a bead count. You got to make sure it's on point. You got to pay attention. Okay, and then you got to make sure it's even because nobody wants lopsided work. You know, so that's definitely a situation where I put a movie on and get to beading in solitude for real. And I've got some really fire ideas also. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm trying to hurry up and finish these strands because I don't know what you guys, when you have a creative burst of different ideas, it's like, oh my God, write it down because you're going to have a headache. Just trying to remember everything, you know? So I have a thing where I'll start 7 projects at the same time and then end up finishing all 7 projects. So I'm trying to do better where I'm working on like one at a time and then it'll be done faster, you know? So there's that. All right, so also I was just thinking about it, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't think I said it earlier, but all the waist beads that I create that you see on the back wall are 60 inches. If you need anything longer than 60 inches, let me know. I can definitely accommodate you. That is definitely not a problem. If you have any questions, let me know and I can answer them to the best of my abilities. If I don't know the answer, we can always Google it. You know, we can always Google it and try to figure it out. If you have any questions on how to tie your waist beads, I can definitely show you how to tie your waist beads. That's definitely not a problem either. If you would like your waist beads removable with a clip, let me know, and I can definitely accommodate you with that also. You're gonna just obviously you're gonna have to send me your size, and then it will be adjusted accordingly. As far as beaded curtains, it typically, I'm gonna say personally, this is a rush order, so this doesn't count. I feel like I would be insane to be like, hey, I can have a beaded curtain done in 4 days. That's just like tedious, you know. So I would if you were looking for a custom beaded curtain, it's gonna take at least about 2 weeks. That's 14 days, and I feel like that's a good quick turnaround versus how a lot of creators will be like, hey, it takes me 3 months to make one curtain. Everybody moves at their own speed. You feel me? So I'm not knocking nobody. I just feel like efficiency is key. Okay, so if I have an order that's needed right now, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and handle that. You see what I'm saying? Because people have things to do. People got things to do. Shoot, this beat a curtain might end up going at somebody's restaurant. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody want no struggle love. Alexa, play Jill Scott. Jill Scott from iHeart. Don't nobody want to struggle in a relationship. That's crazy. People are trying to get together as it is. Nope. No, no. Let's switch up the music feng shui, okay? Don't nobody want to struggle love. If you gotta struggle to love somebody, you don't need to be with that person, okay? For real. All right, there we go. I had to be a little more gentle because there was a barrel bead right there. Sometimes barrel beads will shred your thread depending on what you're doing. So I don't know exactly how I got in that mix, but there's that. Alexa, sit down. No, for real, spiritual motherfucker. She tripping. Listen, ain't nobody trying to hear no toxic music this early in the morning. We supposed to be vibing and having a neutral feng shui and just getting ready for the day, okay? Oh, shoot. Oh, well, too late now. Oh, well, this will be a mixed strand. Well, those two will be in the middle of that, and we'll add back to brown spacers. Then that's fine. Alexa, volume 5. Okay, what's in here? Welcome in, user 1836. But you know it's a lie. You keep lying to my man, girlfriend. I'm gonna take you out in the middle of the street and whoop your tail. For all it's worth, $5.99 or something like that. gonna measure this or slide it down. Let's see what we're doing right now. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna slide that.
Oh my goodness, do you love this playlist? Now imagine it without the ads. Like, imagine I didn't just interrupt. I know, rude, right? It would just be wall-to-wall music with no breaks. And that's what you get with iHeart Plus, your favorite playlists and radio stations with no commercials. And it costs less than a cup of coffee.
Large dark roast for iHeart
is a little upgrade that makes a big difference. Sign up for iHeart Plus in the iHeart Radio app today.
iHeart Radio. Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One and a member FDIC.
Welcome in, Junior. How are you?
Lately you've been questioning if I still see you the same way. 'Cause through these trying years, we've gone both physically changed. Don't you know you'll always be the most beautiful woman I know? So let me reassure you, darling, that my feelings are truly unconditional. See, I'll love you when your hair turns gray, girl. I still want you if you gain a little weight. Yeah, the way I feel for you will always be the same, just as long as your love don't change. No, I was meant for you and you were meant for me. Yeah, and I'll make sure that I'll be everything you need. Yeah, girl, the way we are is how it's gonna be, just as long as your love don't change. 'Cause I'm not impressed, more or less, by the girls on your TV and magazines. 'Cause honestly, I believe that your beauty is way more than skin deep. 'Cause everything about you makes me feel like never made this gift in the world. And even when you get on my last nerve, I see myself getting with another girl.
All right. All right, let's see. Welcome in, Alina. How are you? Just as long as your love don't change.
They can hate if they want. I don't care. Yeah. I said they can hate if they wanna go nowhere. What you know about They can hate if they wanna. Hey, ho. They can hate if they wanna go nowhere. All your friends keep saying you can do better. Somebody else. Hey.
The brown girl, good morning. How are you today? How's everyone in the chat today?
Everybody got something to say. They don't even wanna see why they talk so badly. I actually make you happy. Everybody is a same way. I don't even give a damn. You want a better man, so tell them if they wanna hear me
Okay. Welcome in, Rudy.
Everybody says you're too slow for me. And the life I live, you ain't out in the club all night. You wanna be the quiet.
All right, we're gonna add like another inch, and then we're done with this particular strand here. We'll start on another one. Alexa, volume 3. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, we're about done with this strand. I'm thinking that it might be like 6 more strands, and we're literally done with this mix, you guys. Like on the inside, I'm doing a cartwheel. Okay. Am I gonna do it in real life? No. I already low-key twisted my kneecap last night while I was asleep. My leg was twisted in the blanket, so we're not even gonna get into that. Okay. For real, I woke up trying to figure out what happened to my leg, and I'm like, okay. That's what happens when you're like halfway asleep trying to get up. The day still must go on. I will. Okay. Oh wait, no, we were gonna set a little bit more on that end. All right, so I have a waist bead idea that's gonna be a pattern, and it's okay. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking orange, the lime green, and like a maroon color, or orange, lime green, and like this blueberry blue color. Or I've gotta ask, how many beads does that curtain take? What do you mean by how many beads? Like, do you mean like beads in the bead bowl, or how many strands does the bead curtain take? Because it literally depends on what the customer wants. This right here that I'm working on is a custom order. Either. Girl. Shit. Ah, man. Well, I'm gonna probably say this particular curtain so far has taken about maybe like 9 or 10 pounds of beads, and that's not even the accents that you put in there or the spacers and stuff like that. So, like, creating beaded curtains is no joke. Seriously. Now the beads you see on the wall and the back, those are waist beads. Those are your belly beads. Welcome in, purple flower. But yeah, this takes about like 8 or 10 pounds of beads to rock one curtain. That's why they're not cheap. You see what I'm saying? I can't speak for Temu, Shein, or nobody else because I'm not a factory. No. Nope. I'm working. Anyways, that's an event coordinator. That's an event coordinator that wants me to come to her show. But here's the thing. She wants me to come to her show, and she expects me to carry all the weight of the marketing situation for her business. So that's why I'm like, I'm not going to go to her situation. I seen the layout of where she's going to have her situation at, And I'm like, bro, she's done no advertising for this event. So if you're expecting 10,000 people to come to this event, please don't use me as the highlight of your event and then be mad when you don't get 10,000 people. You see what I'm saying? So I'm deciding to opt out of her situation. And I know she's going to be mad, but I don't care because don't use me to your advantage. You see what I'm saying? You have people out here that will see that you're doing really good as far as your business, and then now all of a sudden they want to be your friend, quote unquote, and it's like, hey girl, you got to come to my situation. They only want you to come to their situation so the people can come to their event. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the traffic for you. And I'm not saying that in like a bad way, kinda. Okay, no, that's how I messed up. Okay, I take it back. No, I'm not sorry, I said what I said. But don't you, how you come at people with certain energy determines a lot. How about that? When she first came to me, I was like, okay, cool. It's a business event, an opportunity to be seen. But how she treated me was like, oh, you have to come because I said so. The audacity if you don't come would be belligerent, and I'm gonna tell everyone you didn't come. Like, who are you? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm kind of gonna opt out of her situation because she keeps pressing me about it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. At least collaborate. Don't use me. Don't use me as the front line of your performance when you don't know who's coming. You see what I'm saying? That's like you guys trying to go. That's like you guys hear a concert on the radio saying that Chris Brown is coming to your city like today, and it's a free concert, but he's only going to be opening for Billy Bob, and you're like, who's that? You see what I'm saying? So people are going to come see that one person, and then you're going to be mad that nobody stays for the other people. I've literally been in situations where I've been asked to be a vendor at someone's situation, and the fact that I was the highlight of their event, nobody came or walked around to the other vendors. You see what I'm saying? Because they didn't know, they when they saw the highlight of the situation, oh, the bead lady is gonna be at X, Y, and Z. Oh, we're going for beads. So when they go there and see beads, but then they see all this other stuff, they're like, we don't want the candles or the watches or the lingerie. We don't care about the sneakers. Now you got the other vendors looking at me all crazy, like, how come everybody just came to her? Why did you guys not advertise? Why was there no advertisements of, hey, there's multiple vendors and blah 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 blah? You see what I'm saying? So I'll take the L. And the reason why I'm gonna take the L is because one, her vendor fee is like $90. Her vendor fee is too high. And the reason why I say too high, because you got some people like, oh, vendor fee for $90 is not a lot. Yes, it is if there's no traffic at my appointment. Oh, I know that's right. I'm glad you got there, Lou. Yay. I'm glad you got to your appointment safely. But yeah, you I feel like she's using me. I feel like she's gonna try to use me for her event face, and the other vendors there. Who are they? I've never heard of them. And for me to say I didn't hear about them, and I'm an introverted creator that's inside, and I know a lot of what's going on outside. Who are these people? And I'm not saying that in a bad way because I'm all for helping people. You guys know me. Listen here. I tell everybody in y'all city, go ahead and make sure y'all try to get in y'all local market so y'all can get y'all business outside. But how can I help you if I'm not getting all the details? You want me to market and advertise your event, but like, are you advertising your stuff too? Is all the other vendors marketing as a whole? Like, is this a collective situation? Or are you only using me solely for this situation because you know I'm streaming all the time on multiple platforms? You see what I'm saying? I've been having a lot of people come to me who I don't know, obviously, and it's like, oh my God, I see you online. Oh my God, I see you online as a bee lady. So that's cool. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But at the same time, like, it's better to network and collaborate with somebody in a neutral space versus trying to use them for your own gain and then be upset when it backfire. You see what I'm saying? So, because I don't know. Back to the example of the Chris Brown concert. If I'm going to pay for a Chris Brown concert, I want to see Chris Brown at the concert. I don't want to see Timmy Turner. Who is that? You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna opt out of her. I'm gonna opt out of her event, and then I have other obligations that are popping up with this business that are way more important. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna mess a great opportunity for a situation that's not getting a lot of traffic. So and that's all I'm saying. I hope her event goes well, but I'm not going to be there. And here's my thing. This is how you know as a business you and as a person you know your worth and you elevate. Had this been like 2 years ago and people would have been inviting me, I'd have been trying to hit every event I got invited to. But then here's the thing. Now you paying money to be at an event and there's no traffic. So imagine how would you guys feel if you paid 75, 50 bucks, even $25 to be at an event. You got your merchandise. You think you're going to at least make, just low ball example, say, okay, at least maybe this event, since there's no marketing, maybe $500. Now imagine you being 8 hours at an event and you got no sales and barely nobody came through the door. You're going to be tight. I don't care who you are. You're going to be a tight because you can't even sit here and be like, well, at least it was a networking part. You got to have people around in order to network. You see what I'm saying? There has to be other businesses able to collaborate to network. So that's why I'm going to say no to that lady's event. She can be mad though, but oh well. It'll be all right. Oh, she had her event is not till December, so she's got time to find other vendors. Now there's another event that I'm supposed to be doing on November 22nd. I did want to do her event, and I was totally lit to do her event, and I was about to pay my money to do her event. The only reason why I'm not going to do her event is because I saw the venue. She showed the venue on Facebook of where it's going to be at, and it's so small. There's it's too small. The event is super small, and then there's no back way out. Most of you guys know what a hole in the wall club is, you dig? It's what? One way in, one way out. It's very small. There's probably no windows in that piece, so where's the ventilation at? So if something were to pop off, you're screwed. I'm not about to put myself in a situation where I can't be in a safe situation where if something does happen and Tyrone does want to come with pume, like I'm not going. Once again, I love helping people, but if it doesn't make sense, I'm not going to put myself in this situation. That's why I tell people, you guys know where I'm at. Okay, y'all know how to find me at the Rochester Public Market if you're here in New York. And if not, you can order online. For real. Look, there's nothing to message me. I even deliver in Rochester, okay? So I have other avenues of people getting their merchandise. I've got an online website. I deliver. You can come see me in person. You can come to the shop, okay? For real. But I'm not gonna put myself in danger for other people's gain. What are we doing here? Alright, so we've got that together here. It took me a little minute to thread that, but yeah, that was a little story time of vendor life. For people that are looking into starting to vend and, for their businesses, that's awesome. I hope it works out for you. Just be mindful of people trying to play you as far as scammers. Be careful of people trying to make you pay a higher vendor fee than other vendors. And I kind of say this: if somebody wants you to be there bad enough at their event, they'll make sure you get there. You see what I'm saying? I've definitely had vendors be like, "Oh my God, I want you to come to my event. I'll waive your fee for you to pull up." Thank you for the follow, Jasmine. I appreciate it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting here saying, as a business, turn into Beyonce and say, "Hey, either you pay for my fee or I'm not coming." That's not how it works. You got some people that do want you there bad enough and will do that. But once again, like I said, you gotta make it make sense. You don't want to put your business somewhere where there's no traffic, because that's gonna be a waste of time. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like wasting my time, and I don't work for free either. Word. Alright, hold on. Let's get that out the way there. I kind of feel like I made this a little too thick, but we will see what happens. Alright, so I'm just taking my nail down the line here, make sure there's no situations. Because sometimes you will have that one fray. Yeah, there we go. And I don't want it. I don't got time for that. Sometimes you got odd beads that'll shred your thread. So as you see, I'm actually getting that one out the way so there's no issues. And this doesn't happen all the time. It's just a manufacturing situation where not all the beads have the same size hole. You see what I'm saying? So for the creators, for the people in the chat who like create stuff, you know, not everything comes in the same exact size like it's supposed to be. That's why I be always telling people, when you see people say, "Hey, all the holes are uniformed," how? How? Because it's coming off of a machine. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's over advertisement right there. All the beads are perfectly the same. No bead is different. If that's the case, people wouldn't be getting shredded lines, or the bead holes wouldn't be having issues in them. Because then that means you got somebody really sitting there looking at every bead hole. Okay. All right. There's that. Let's get started on the next. A white spool of thread just fell behind the desk. Oh no. I'm gonna leave it there too. I'll get it after the stream. There's no way I'm moving this big behind desk right now to get that. I've got more white thread, but. Hi Jasmine, how are you? I'm okay. Oh my god, I'm trying not to crash out. I'm okay. You guys don't understand how heavy this desk is and the amount of beads I have on this desk. And then on top of that, this desk alone is like 90 inches long. So for me to have to get the thread that just fell behind the desk, along with headphones, bead mixes, needles, and everything else, no. Listen here. I will go get a whole nother spool of white thread, okay, before I move that desk. The level of how heavy this thing is doesn't even make any sense. It took 3 people to get this desk in through the doors and to get it downstairs. Like, if I ever leave out of this shop and relocate, this desk will probably still stay here. Once you pull your desk back, it's gonna be a whole Michael's scenery. Yeah, I know. I know. I already know. I would love to order me some waist beads, but I'm not sure of my correct measurements for my size. Jasmine, do you want your waist beads to be removable? Because all of my waist beads are 60 inches long and they come as a tie-on. Now, if you would like your waist beads to be removable with no clip, I can accommodate that. If you want it with a clip, then you have to send me your exact measurement. My apologies if I just said that backwards. I didn't even had no coffee yet. I just heard what I just said and I'm like, wait a minute. All the waist beads you see on the back wall are thread tie-ons and they're 60 inches. Okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so like. But if you would like them with a clip, you have to send me your measurement. I'll be ready to shot. I'll be ready to shop back there with you, LOL. Okay. Yeah, that part. I'm so sorry. I said that all kinds of backwards and messed up. But yes, absolutely. I accommodate all sizes, Miss Jasmine. So I mean, you could be a size 2 or a size 32, and I got you. You could be a size 52. I definitely accommodate that. Okay. Word. Jay, don't leave the desk behind. What? Listen. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not at that point right now. Yes, I do have a TT shop available at the bottom. If you click that lovely bag at the cart at the bottom with the number on it, you can see that we have different waist beads available. And I will be posting more after the stream. But yes, I definitely accommodate all sizes, so it doesn't matter. Just let me know how you would like them. Can you give me information on a EIN? Okay, hold on. Can you give me information on a EIN being a sole proprietor? Wondering if it's a bad idea. You don't have for a waist bead business, sweetie. If it's just you, meaning you don't have no other employees, you don't need an EIN. Your social security number also goes as an EIN. Also, a lot of people don't know that. Like, basically, the only difference is, like, with the EIN, it gives you a different entity than your actual name. But, like, say somebody buys waist beads from you and something happens, then and they want to sue you. They sue your EIN versus your SSN. You see what I'm saying? So they're not literally suing you, they'll sue the company that you work, that you have. So don't do the EIN just because. Yeah, exactly. No, you don't need that. You don't need that. Now if you're now listen, here's the thing though. Now if you're making like 20K a month, then that's a different story. You see what I'm saying? If you're making like 20K a month, then I would do that. But if you're not making 20K a month, then just use your regular SSN when you file your taxes. You file your taxes just like when any other job. Now listen, I will say this: keep all your receipts to everything. Keep your receipts to the beads, the thread, the bags, the plastic. Anytime you buy clothes, hair grease, ponytail holders, drawers, bras, socks, sneakers, keep all those receipts because that all counts as a business receipt. Why? You had to get dressed in order to go to work. You had to put your hair up, make sure you was looking presentable. Your phone bill counts too because you're working and this is how you get customers. Everything you do, every time you get in your car and put gas in the car, keep your receipts because you had to get where you had to go to help the people. Everything is a tax write-off. I don't care if you're on the way to an event and you're like, oh my God, I need some gum. Keep the receipt because it counts. You had to chew the gum in order to calm your nerves to get to the event. You see what I'm saying? They want to know why. Why you bought it. Why is it a tax write-off? Well, shoot, I bought the underwear because I had to wear underwear to get to work. You see what I'm saying? So, that part. Even when you, like, say today you're working at the house. I don't know, whatever. Wherever your designated work area is, and you go out for lunch and you buy Wendy's, keep the receipt because you get compensated for that too. Not the whole thing, but a certain percentage. Everything you buy counts as a business write-off. I don't even care if you bought a new phone yesterday. That counts as a business receipt. You needed a work phone versus your personal phone. You didn't want people calling your personal line. You see what I'm saying? So that part. You got people like, but I just bought a flat screen. Okay, that's a business write-off. Why is that a business write-off? Because I put it in my shop and it gives the people something to look at while they're waiting to get tied on, get their beads. See what I'm saying? So I applied for my EAN, so I need to cancel it. Absolutely, yeah. Cancel that bad boy. It's unnecessary stuff. Word. You make beaded curtains? Yes, I do, D-Mac. How are you? Sorry, I must go back. Oh, that was somebody else. Yeah, D-Mac, I make beaded curtains also. This is a custom order right here, and these are 60-inch beaded curtains. You can't cancel once submitted. Oh, well then just don't use it then. Unless the business is no longer active. I'm new to this. Oh, it's okay. Adore me, bees. That's fine. If you have any other questions, let me know. I can help to the best of my ability. I will say this, you guys, and since I'm on a double stream, so I will say this. This is the type of business that you flip like. Oh, I can't say that. That's not nice. That's not. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm trying to think of a better way to say this. Okay, you have a lot of businesses that will create a bunch of unnecessary bills that they didn't know they didn't need. You see what I'm saying? You got people taking out a bunch of loans they don't need. They over here getting brick and mortar locations that aren't doing too well, and they shut down in 6 months because people want to see you and you ship out. There's so many different avenues now in 2025 where there's no reason for you to go in debt once you have your business. Okay? Oh Lord, I can't cancel. I don't want to pay the taxes in big accounts that are not making much. Okay, oh Lord, I can't cancel. I don't want to pay the taxes. And yeah, bro. Okay, so you know what my best bet would be to say is try to find their phone number or email and email them people and tell them that you're canceling the situation. Try to find some type of contact information. Adore Me Beads. Call one-on-one. Okay, yeah, so try to find customer service. Try to call customer service because now you have a crazy ass bill at the end of the month and now you're gonna owe taxes instead of you getting your money back from your business, making profit in dinero. You're gonna owe these people because they're like, well, shoot, you got this tax situation, you got this little bubble you never paid into. We need that, and you're gonna be looking like, well, wait a minute, and now you're gonna be sitting here sick like, yo, they just took 20K from me. Now I'm just trying to get my car. You see what I'm saying? Say you thought it was for something else and it was the wrong application needed. Period. Spiritual mother. That was definitely correct. D-Mac, I've been seeing you. Love your vibes. I subscribed. Thank you, D-Mac. I appreciate it. Thank you. That means a lot to me, for real. I've definitely been working on this YouTube channel for quite some time. It's fun. It's wild how I've had this YouTube channel since like 2015. I just never really started utilizing it like that until like this year. But if you go on my YouTube page and go all the way back in the videos to like the first one, I was literally in Dallas, Texas. And look, if I'm not mistaken, I think the first video was like, "Hey guys, oh shoot, is the camera is it on? Okay, I don't know if it's on or not, but we're gonna just talk anyways." And then it was cute though. I left it up on purpose because it shows the evolution of business. It shows the evolution of time. So that part, it kind of makes me laugh when I see that one. So I'm like, ooh, I didn't know what I was doing. I was figuring it out. So yeah, absolutely. I definitely appreciate you though. Absolutely. But yes, I design beaded curtains. I do waist beads, jewelry sets for men, women, kids, and events. I also do have wholesale available too. If you hear my dog barking in the background, my apologies. I've got two dogs. If you guys are new, I've got two dogs that are brothers. They're American bullies. One loves to be outside and will roll down the hill in the snow, and then the other one is bougie. That one that's barking right now is by the door, like, "Let me in. I don't do the cold. How dare you?" Okay, I'm back. Oh my gosh. I was on a double stream. This is why I think it just knocked me off my stream too.
Sign up for iHeart Plus in the iHeartRadio app today.
This is why I don't be answering the phone when I be streaming, and this is the main reason why I have more than one phone.
The Capital One bank guy.
That's what they call me. Sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
This is why I don't answer the phone when I be streaming. I hope this didn't knock my live.
The good news, the Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet.
Alright, well, there's that. I hope.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Okay.
Say Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details.
Alright. That right there is the main reason why I do not answer the phone while I'm streaming. Like, that's crazy. Like, I put the phone on D&D and it still call through. But, oh well. It is what it is. We're back, though. I'll be adding more beads in the bead bowl momentarily. They need to change that ASAP. Hold on. Oh, Lord, hold on. Thank you for the follow, Jasmine. We're back. It calls through after the second call. They need to change that ASAP, but we back, so that's all that matters. Yeah, no, for real though. I was like, oh my gosh, if you just saw my face, I answered the phone like it better be the earth shaking right now. What are we doing right now? It was important. It was important, but my gosh, I be trying so hard. You guys, I make faces. I'm the queen of making faces, okay? Like, for real. I might not say nothing, but my face will. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'll take you. Like, I have to remind my own self not to be making faces, because I shall be doing it. I'll make some faces, I tell you. Oh my gosh. Man. Or you know what? It be knocking me off my square because when I be in the shop, I be in a whole different zone. You see what I'm saying? So that part. I'd be like, having to zap into reality? What? No. I'm not ready to be there yet. Nah, but everything's alright though. Everything's all good. Because you know me, I will be like, deny. Call deny. I will call you later. If it's important. You have a photo of the bead curtain that you're working on? I want to pin it. I don't. I don't have a picture of this one. I got a picture of the pink one that's up though. That pink glow in the dark one is up there. But I don't have a picture of this one because I didn't want someone to buy it and it's already bought. You dig? But look, I definitely have this same pattern already in strands over there. So, you know what? I'll take a picture of them today. Once they're actually up. You see what I'm saying? I don't want somebody like, oh my god, I'm buying that green one like right now, and I'm like, it's already sold. It's already sold, you guys. Got it pinned. Okay, yeah. Awesome, thank you. I was gonna say, yeah, I was like, I got the pink one on the TT shop. Welcome in, Morgan's Craft. How are you today? Word. But yeah, no, once I finish these strands right here, we're definitely gonna get into more waist beads. I just had to get this rush order out the way. This is the only thing I've been talking about for the last couple days, since like Saturday rather. So there's that. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not making bracelets, nothing, earrings, jewelry sets, anybody's custom order list that was on hold too. But they're done though, just to let you know. I want somebody like, oh my god, I just ordered. Yeah, no, it's already done. Just hold on. I make sure I get everybody's stuff out in a timely fashion. Because you guys already know my favorite thing to say is once I order online, I'll be wanting it to come immediately. I should have took a picture of Rainbow Blitz and put it in TT shop. I just thought about that right now. I have 2 other curtains that's ready to go. I just thought about it, like, oh my gosh. That's okay though, you guys. Look, it's me multitasking. Me multitasking, okay? Look, I take total accountability. I take total accountability that I be try to do 59 things at the same time. But that's part of running a business. You see what I'm saying? I don't have other employees where I'm like, hey, my personal assistant, go grab me a coffee while I go do X, Y, and Z. So there's that. Okay. All right, let's add some more. And we're literally at the end though, because look. I am. It's going to be done today, okay? Listen here. It's going to be done today. And I'm not joking. But like I told you earlier, my biggest thing in my forehead was, oh my God, I got to get these strands done. That was my biggest priority, was getting this done in a timely manner. Now I can breathe easy because we over here looking at the bottom of the daggone bowl. Okay. Take out these charms that I just poured in there too. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know. For some reason, you guys, I'm one of them people that work better under pressure, which is like nuts. But I'm used to working in the ER. You see what I'm saying? So there's that. And I don't even understand the concept of working better under pressure. But I bet you it get done. I bet you it be done on point. Okay, and I bet you it be fired too. For real. Yes, I'm taking the charms out. No one has time for that snag situation. Then on top of that, when the bead bowl gets too full, it's like kind of hard to actually move this one. Granted, the bead bowl is deep though, but when you got, yeah, you don't really have time for a bead pop. And the only reason why you see the charms in the bowl already with the beads is because this beaded curtain was already a curtain. Okay, this was already a beaded curtain, and I literally had to tear it up. I tore it the whole way down, and I cried every cut I made. Boy, I cried. I was like, this. Okay, like, but it's okay though because it's like the 4.0 version, so I'm okay with it. I had to fit. I sure did. Because you guys are not understanding the level of energy it takes to create these, okay? Stretching your arms out with a thread and all that. Man, listen here. It'd be like 17 hours later, and it's like the beats start blowing together. You over here with one eye open and crazy. Love it though. Look, I love it though, because right when it's done, I'll be the same one going, it's done. So, that part. For real. Look, the girly side to come out for like 0.6 seconds, like, I love it. Okay, back to work, grind mode. So, that part. I'll do my little happy dance in a circle and get on back to work. Word. So, that part. Okay, hold on. You are wonderful. Thank you, Sylvia. You're back. Awesome. Sylvia, how called this music? What are you trying to say, Sylvia? Oop, okay, we got long strand that wants to be acting extra, but here we go. Here we go. Sylvia, I don't know what you were trying to say. If you rewrite that in a different form, I could probably try to help you with the question you're trying to ask. Oh, Alexa, volume 6.
Told you how you must hold on to. It's you.
Here we go with a freak. What is that? I don't know what happened, but we're gonna rock it out anyways.
One day, all them bags gon' get in your way. I said one day, all them bags gon' get in your way. One day, space. One day he gon' say you crowded my space. I said one day he gon' say you crowded my space. One day he gon' say you crowded my space. So pack light.
This song got so many different meanings. Oh my gosh. For real, I love this song.
Sometimes it's hard and we can't let go. Oh, someone hurts you, oh so bad inside. You can't deny it, you can't stop crying. So if you start breathing, and you won't believe it, it feels so much better, so much better, baby.
See, look, Alexa thinks she's slick, always throwing this song in while I'm streaming.
Need someone to love you right, love you right. Bet you love, I bet you love, I bet you love it better. Baby, baby, bet you love it better. Ooh, I bet you love it better. Hey, hey, bet you love it better. I bet you love, I bet you love it better. Bet you love, I bet you
Alexa, volume 3. Okay, that's my favorite song, you guys. Okay, listen here. I don't care what time of day. I don't care what mood I'm in. I'm gonna hear that song. I'm gonna calm down. Like, okay, you know what? It could be worse out there. There's people that's going through worse shit. You see what I'm saying? So there's that. But I love that song. That song for people who's like, what song is that? It's Erykah Badu called "Bag Lady." Look it up. Read the lyrics. Word. It's funny how I think this is like day number 4 that song that came on around about the same time. And I'm like, okay, AI, don't be trying to know my schedule. Shoot, trying to be smart and stuff. That's how you know they be listening too much. For real. I done said, oh, I like this song a little too hard. And they're like, oh, bet. Okay, we're going to play the same song, same time. All right, you guys. So after this particular stream, we're actually going to come down for lunch, seeing that it's 11:49. I will be on throughout the day today because we are streaming. We'll be adding new merchandise. And I would love for you guys to see the new merchandise coming out so you guys can order and they can get packed up and sent to you. Okay. Also, this will be done today. I'm so serious. I just have to get lunch first. And I'm over here thinking about macaroni and cheese. I know it might sound childish, but I don't care. I want it. So I'm going to eat it. It's make me happy. I've gotten back into holding myself accountable for life decisions. So I've been back wearing my waist trainer. Yes, I was rocking out all summer not wearing it. And I need to keep it on 24/7. So there's that. I ordered this different waist trainer in the mail called Sweet Sweat, I think, or something like that. I don't even remember what it's called. But anywho, it's that black and pink waist trainer that has been going pretty viral on TikTok, and it's the sweatband one. You got a lot of females out here online that's getting all these waist trainers that aren't going to do anything because they're getting the wrong ones. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if you're gonna get a waist trainer, get the one that makes you sweat. You have ones that I see a lot of them that have the ones where you just snap it together and it just makes you look more sucked in. That's not gonna help you lose any weight or get your belly fat down or the apron belly or the fupa in line if you're not sweating it off. You see what I'm saying? You're kind of just like sucking it in and tucking it away while you're out partying or whatever. So, I I personally am wearing two right now, which is like nuts. But the first one is the one that makes you sweat, and the second one is the one that holds your body inwards in the waist area, so it'll be like an hourglass type of look. But I already kind of have that sort of to a certain degree. But I ate a little bit more Twizzlers than I should have had, so there's that. I have a, I've got candy's my kryptonite. There you go. I had to think of a way to say that. Candy is my kryptonite. Comfort food, stuff like that. I will tear down a bag of Twizzlers in less than 30 minutes, okay? So, and it's not okay. Totally unhealthy, I already know. So therefore, I am literally I listen, I've been looking on like TikTok and YouTube for the last 3 days on like a homemade belly burner fat cream. No. No, spiritual mother. That's what that phone call was. Yeah, nah, for real though, I guess. But here's the thing though. That dinero was for a venue situation, you dig? So that's a dub. But I was just talking about that earlier in the stream. I was just talking about that because I was like, yeah, X, Y, and Z. You see, yeah, you feel me? So I'm just like, whatever. So I'm gonna have to unfortunately cancel that second event because I have to. Now, as far as that holiday Christmas bazaar situation I was telling y'all about earlier, I ain't tripping on that because I feel like Shorty trying to use me. You see what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Once I feel used, it's up and stuck. I swear. Oh, listen here. It's a wrap. Ain't like, no, no, I wasn't ready. Pause. You only trying to explain because you got caught. For real. But the second event, I was definitely, I know that event coordinator, and I love working with her. I just don't like the venue she picked. Like, I don't like the venue she picked. One, the location has no parking, so where are people going to park that want to come and shop? Two, the venue only has one way in and one way out. That's very dangerous. If anybody knows whether you've been at the club a million times or does security. If you have an event where there's only one way in and one way out, and it's going to be in the evening, that's not too smart. You see what I'm saying? For real. That's not smart. And I'm not about to be out here caught out here looking crazy. Hence, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, there was supposed to be a riot up here in Rochester. Because you know the whole like everybody's upset about the SNAP, food stamp, EBT, and all that, or whatever. Nobody wants to spend their regular money on food. They want to wait for the food stamp card to come to spend the food stamp money on food and put their regular money in the pocket. So therefore, a lot of people were talking about having a riot and like turning up and tearing down stores. So not this Saturday went by, but the Saturday before this Saturday, I didn't go out to the market because people was talking about tearing it up. Like they was talking about tearing up every store they walked by. They was about to just tear it up. And I don't understand why people do that. When you guys cause a riot in your own city, now everything's about to go more expensive than it already was, and you was already mad. Now you're gonna be more mad because shit's more expensive. But then when you go tear everything up, then you're not gonna have nothing in your town to be mad your town tore up. See what I'm saying? Like, we gotta make that make sense. So yeah, no, I stayed in the house. I took an L. I took an L because I listen. Part of me, the grind mode of me was like, man, I'll be out there. I wish somebody would. I got this. Yeah, no, my kids were like, why would you do that? That's not a smart decision. Don't you tell us that if you know you're gonna be walking into danger, don't go. So therefore, you already know the kids. I couldn't sit there and be like, I'm gonna do what I want to do because then they, you know how kids are. Well, you went out in a tornado. I'm gonna go out in a tornado too. No, I'm gonna stay behind home. But it's crazy because guess what? There was never no riot that day on Saturday. It was so many police and state troopers outside that they were sitting there like, I wish you would. Them cops and state troopers was sitting there like, I wish you would throw a rock at this window. They was ready to tear it up, okay? Them cops was ready to be, man, listen here. Y'all probably, listen, had that situation rolled up how they thought it was going to go, how them folks had planned it, y'all across the country would have been watching CNN like Rochester? Yeah, Rochester would have put their own stuff on the map, for real. Again. So, no. I know better, okay? Because guess what? The YNs around here don't play that. If they sit here and talk about they about to turn some stuff up, people still getting their keys stolen, okay? So stop playing. Shoot, the YNs around here, and ain't nobody catching, which is insane, but okay. Don't nobody know who all these little YNs is stealing all the Kia cars. Touche. Alright, there we go. Alright, you guys. I always like to give you a little story time share chatter as I'm measuring thread. It can be a bit boring sometimes. Watching me stretch this thread out and not grab a knot. Alright, so we're going to actually start on this particular strand and get started. We're not going to finish it though. And I gotta let these dogs in. That's how now it's been like 2 hours. It's too look, it's cold outside, but you know how dogs can live out there? But I'm like, okay, you know what? And that was a little too long for them to be outside. Now, look, I do got a heart, y'all, okay? I do got a high heartless. I just don't chase no dog. If I open a door for the dog to come in and you want to run in the snow, I will close the door and we'll figure this out. No, because their joints can be affected. Yeah, no, that part. I'm not mean, I promise you. I definitely love animals. I know I talk my crap sometimes. Okay, no, I talk crap a lot, but I talk crap out of love, which makes no sense, but it's a very contradicting Aquarius thing. We talk shit, but we love you though. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't be talking shit because we wouldn't waste our time. So that part. Talk shit, but I love my dogs. I'm let them in. Because look, let one of them be sick. I'm going to be over here on the floor like, not my baby doggy, no, Jesus. So, that part. So dramatic. I am. But it's okay. Look, as long as I make my own self laugh, that's all that matters. But yeah, no. I'm going to let them in a second. I just wanted to measure out this thread right here. And I am keeping an eye on the time. It's about 12 o'clock. So yeah, they've been out there since 10, 11, 12. That's like a good 2-3 hours. That's a lot. I'm gonna let them in. Look, I'll be mad as hell if somebody had me outside and I couldn't get in. Shoot, I'm gonna find a way in. Shoot. Alright, you guys. So I got this measured for the next live. And like I said, we're gonna be on stream throughout the day today. I just wanted to get this situated right now for later. So I'm not fighting for my life with a thread. Okay, I'm about to go because somebody keeps calling me. Okay, yeah. Bye, you guys. I will see you guys later. I will catch you guys on the next stream. Oh my God. This is craziness.